Hey there, Hammer Maniacs. This is a little different kind of video today. Uh, because what I'm feeling right now, what I'm experiencing, and if you're with me for the good times, you got to be with me for the bad. Plus, some of you might be experiencing the same thing. So if anything I say can help you or inspire you or help you see the light in the dark, then that's what needs to happen. Hoping that through my experience, maybe I can help other folks. So with that said, let's talk about depression and anger. I've talked to you about it before. It's been a while. The further out from my accident I get, the longer the stretches seem to go. But I'd like to say it's not every month. It's probably almost every month. But when I put this uniform on and I report to duty, I'm happy and I'm proud to do it. But it hurts me inside. Not because I have to go. Not because I feel like my service is, it's not because I have anything against the service or what I'm doing. It hurts because I can't do the things that I want to do, that I feel like I need to do. I can't reach my expectations. And it hurts. I'm almost 3 years out from this, and this shit still comes up. Depression and anger are a reality. And if you experience them, you have to, I've said it before, especially with the depression, I feel like it's important to experience that, to feel it. But depression and anger are kind of like two fat drunk uncles that come over to visit periodically. You can let them visit. You might even have to let them crash on the couch for a bit. But you cannot let them move in. I fight back. I battle back with music. That's the way I know to fight depression and anger. And I've got to let that depression, man, I've got to play, when I'm in the middle of it, I've got to play songs that pluck at those chords, that strum those chords, that strum those heartstrings, and really feel, that bitter, sour pain that's deep inside. It's got to strum that, and it's got to strum it for a little bit. I have to experience it. I have to let it express itself. And it's been a while since I've been truly angry regarding this. I managed to keep anger at bay most of the time anymore. He's not even really a house guest. He very rarely knocks on the door, but by God, he's knocking today. And some of that, after my heartstrings played for a bit, I put in my Old Faithful. If you watch the tape, you know. My go-to is Low Pro. The song in particular is called Bombs. And at the end there's a very, very fast kind of sweet, soulful musical number. And there's a couple real guttural, like visceral screams where I literally imagine myself playing too much D&D and watching, Lord of the Rings too much, but I imagine in my mind that you're on some kind of epic quest through a dark forest or a cave system and your demons are attacking right then. And the first scream is out of terror and the second scream is because you're so fucking angry and you're going to battle them tooth and nail with everything you got. And that's where I'm at right now. 3 years. It's almost 3 years. And right now I'm so mad at that son of a bitch who hit me that I could spit. My unit is preparing to go to Spain, go to Ireland. They're doing cool things. They're doing amazing stuff. And I could have been a part of that. I want to be a part of that. I want to contribute to what I think is one of the best missions in the world, that of the Air Evac mission within the Air Force. What mission could have higher honor than that, than to pick up your brothers and sisters off the battlefield and bring them safely home or to the next level of care? What mission has greater honor than that? And I was a part of that for a very short time, and it was stolen from me. And I am so angry right now about that, because that depression, that slow burn, that sweet, sour, bitter pain has turned into blazing hot heat, white hot fire. But the good thing about white hot is it burns its energy out very quickly. So, music. You don't want to go to alcohol. I'm going to have a scotch tonight, guaranteed. I'm going to have a scotch. But I'm going to have a scotch. I'm not going to have a bottle of scotch. You don't want to go to drugs. What good does that do? That leads to more depression and anger and hatred, right? Music. Music is what helps me dig out of this. The sad thing is, this month, it's a big drill. It's super drill, and I've got this jumped me early, man. It came out of left field. I wasn't expecting it. It's weird what will trigger this depression and get my internal dialogue going real south. And it was interesting to see how it progressed into anger this afternoon. I'm glad that I've got enough wits about me that I can step outside myself and witness this and examine it and turn it around in my mind and in my hands and in front of my vision in my mind, that third eye, and see how it progresses and see how to combat it. And right now I'm playing music, and I'll continue to play music until I get home. If you are experiencing depression and you need to talk to somebody, do. If you want to talk to me, get a hold of me. I'll gladly talk to you. I'll gladly help you through your depression. Hopefully we can look at it together and see it from a little different light. Maybe turn that depression on its head. Say it's your old fat drunk uncle. Eventually you got to kick him out and call an Uber, right? Get him on his way home. Take your ass home, Unc. You're drunk. I got to go to sleep. And in the meantime, I'm going to make myself a sandwich and do something a little more productive than deal with this depression and anger. But just expressing this right now, I can feel the anger subsiding. It's starting to ebb and flow out of my chest. It's starting to cool. It doesn't feel like that hot, bitter, sour depression right now. Just releasing it into the air, to the atmosphere, admitting that it's there and talking about it helps it to go away. So I hope by watching me go through this, listening to what I have to say, if you're having some depression, some anger, some problems, I'm hoping that just listening to this maybe gives you a little bit of a tool. Helps. Anyway, I think I've said what I need to say. I can feel the anger is flowing out now. So that's white hot. It cannot last long. It has to burn out quickly. It consumes all that fuel, and fortunately, a lot of times it takes the depression with it, especially when you start talking about it and getting it out in the air. So I hope if you're watching this, if you have problems with depression or anger, that this helps. And if not, if you're not experiencing depression and anger, I don't know what you can take away from this. Take those tools and put them in your toolbox for the time when you need them. Good luck, folks. Remember, music is a powerful, powerful tool. Music is a powerful tool to combat feelings of inadequacy and feelings of anger and depression. So find the music you love. Find the music that speaks to you, because it's not going to be the same stuff I use. Keep it on hand. It needs to be there like a fucking parachute when you need it, when you feel like you're crashing. Hey, Hammer Maniacs, be blessed. I was in the gym early this morning, even though I got to leave early. I got up earlier. I did, it wasn't my best. It was about 2.5 miles, a little over that. 2.6, 2.7, something like that. But I got my workout in. I'm going to try to get the cornucopia done tomorrow before I run into work. That always helps too, right? Well, we say you got to fire up that engine, get those endorphins pumping. That helps with that depression. I'm going to need it this weekend because I've got 3 more days of this, and I am certain that there are going to be other triggers, because anytime I put on this uniform and start feeling like I'm inadequate and that I'm not living up to what it says, U.S. Air Force, Captain, Flight Nurse, I just feel like, I am blessed that my unit has allowed me to continue to serve and do what I need to do in order to reach my goals. But, yeah, sometimes it's hard. So, I'm going to be listening to a lot of music this weekend and talking to a lot of people and hopefully fighting this off. It's like Baum says, the words say, still, I'm heading them off until I've had enough. I'm always going to head them off. I'm never going to let it get the better hand of me. I've got too much to live for. I've got too many people counting on me. Whether you watch these videos or not, I got people at home waiting for me. I got people in my unit, people in my job waiting for me to come home. I will always head it off. But that's the way it is. Hey, look, be blessed. Get your workouts in. If Friday's your last workout, then get rested up this weekend. I know it is for me because I did that 10K on Saturday, which was like a bonus, and man, I've been paying for it ever since. And then I've gotten all my workouts in for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I got Friday tomorrow. I'm going to knock that out, and then I can cruise in through the weekend and just worry about drill. You guys take care. Be blessed. Get your workouts in. Fight them ornery bastards, them old fat uncles that are coming over and drunk and sleeping on your couch. Kick anger and depression out of the house. Remember, they can come visit, hang out, but eventually you got to kick them to the curb and call them an Uber. Send them on home. They can't stay. They cannot move in. You can't live with depression and anger. You got to fight them off, send them home. Let them do what they're there for. Experience them. Let them sing their song. Feel that down on those heartstrings. But know when enough is enough, and kick their ass to the curb, call them an Uber, and send them home. Take care, guys.